When you think of breathtaking natural beauty, few countries compare to Norway. This Scandinavian gem is a land of striking contrasts, from deep blue fjords carved by glaciers to snow-capped peaks, colorful fishing villages, and wild Arctic landscapes. It's a destination where nature takes center stage, offering scenery so spectacular that it feels almost otherworldly. Norway is a country of endless wonders. In the summer, the midnight sun paints the sky with golden light, while in the winter, the magical northern lights dance above frozen forests and snowy mountains. Its landscapes are as diverse as they are dramatic, with each region offering something unique, whether it's the world-famous Geirangerfjord, the enchanting Lofoten Islands, or the rugged beauty of Senja. Travelers here can hike to incredible viewpoints like Trolltunga and Preikestolen, sail through majestic fjords, or simply wander through picturesque towns such as Bergen and Ålesund. Every turn reveals another postcard-perfect scene. In this video, we'll explore the most beautiful places to visit in Norway, a country that combines raw natural power with quiet charm, leaving visitors in awe at every moment. We start our journey with Bergen, often called the gateway to the fjords. Nestled between 7 mountains and the stunning Norwegian coastline, Bergen is one of the most picturesque cities in all of Scandinavia. Its colorful wooden houses, charming harbor, and breathtaking surroundings make it the perfect place to begin exploring Norway's beauty. The city's heart is found at Bergen Wharf, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These iconic wooden buildings date back to the Hanseatic trading era of the Middle Ages and today are filled with shops, galleries, and cozy cafes. Walking along the narrow alleys of Bergen feels like stepping back in time. And it's easy to see why this area is one of Norway's most photographed spots. But Bergen isn't just about history. It's also a city of incredible views. One of the highlights is the Fløibanen funicular, which takes you up Mount Fløyen in just a few minutes. From the top, you're rewarded with panoramic views over the city, the fjords, and the surrounding mountains. It's the perfect spot to watch the sunset or enjoy a peaceful hike along well-marked trails. For those who love fresh seafood, Bergen's fish market is a must-visit. Here, you can taste local delicacies like freshly caught salmon, king crab, or even whale meat, while experiencing the lively atmosphere of one of Norway's oldest markets. Bergen also serves as the gateway to some of Norway's most famous natural wonders, including the Sognefjord and Geirangerfjord. Whether you set out on a fjord cruise, a mountain hike, or simply wander its cobblestone streets, Bergen will captivate you with its unique mix of culture, history, and natural beauty. Bergen truly sets the tone for an unforgettable journey through Norway. We continue our journey with one of Norway's most unique landmarks, the Atlantic Ocean Road, or Atlanterhavsveien. Often described as the world's most beautiful drive, this engineering marvel stretches for just over 8 kilometers, but it packs in more drama and scenery than most highways, 10 times its length. The road connects a series of small islands with a chain of winding causeways, bridges, and arches that seem to leap straight out of the sea. The most famous is the Sundet Bridge, known for its dramatic, wave-like curve that makes it look almost impossible to drive. It has even been nicknamed the Road to Nowhere because of its illusion from certain angles. Driving here feels like a constant battle between human engineering and the raw power of nature. On stormy days, waves crash against the road, sometimes even splashing over the bridges. On calm days, the scenery is peaceful, with sweeping ocean views, seabirds gliding above, and fishing boats drifting below. The Atlantic Ocean Road is more than just a scenic route. It's also a cultural experience. Along the way, you'll find small fishing villages, viewpoints, and walking paths where you can stop to take in the stunning landscape. It has been featured in car commercials, films, and travel documentaries, and in 2005, it was named Norway's Engineering Feat of the Century. The Atlantic Ocean Road proves that sometimes the journey itself can be the destination, a thrilling and unforgettable ride across the edge of the ocean. Our journey now takes us to the very edge of Europe, the North Cape, or Nordkapp. Located at the northern tip of Norway, this dramatic cliff rising 307 meters above the Arctic Ocean is often considered the end of the continent. Standing here feels like you're at the edge of the world, surrounded by endless skies and an untamed sea stretching as far as the eye can see. One of the most iconic features of the North Cape is the Globe Monument, a symbol that has become a bucket list photo spot for travelers from around the globe. Visiting this remote destination is more than just sightseeing. It's an experience of extremes. In summer, you can witness the midnight sun, where daylight lasts for 24 hours, casting a golden glow over the horizon. In winter, the skies often come alive with the magical northern lights, painting the Arctic night with colors you'll never forget. Reaching Nordkapp is a journey in itself. The road winds through Arctic tundra, reindeer pastures, and fishing villages, giving you a taste of life in the far north. Despite its remote location, it remains one of Norway's most visited attractions, and for good reason. Standing at the North Cape, gazing across the vast ocean, you can't help but feel a deep sense of awe. It's a place where nature's power meets human curiosity, making it one of the most unforgettable destinations in Norway. High above Lake Ringedalsvatnet lies one of Norway's most extraordinary natural wonders, Trolltunga, or the Troll's Tongue. This dramatic cliff juts horizontally from the mountain, suspended nearly 700 meters over the valley below. Its unique shape and stunning setting have made it one of the most photographed spots in the country, and for many travelers, a true bucket list experience. Getting to Trolltunga is an adventure in itself. The hike is long and demanding, covering more than 20 kilometers, and often taking up to 10 hours round trip. Along the way, the trail leads you through alpine plateaus, rushing streams, and rugged mountain terrain that highlight Norway's raw, untouched beauty. Though challenging, the reward at the end is unlike anything else. Stepping out onto the rock and looking across the fjord feels like standing on the edge of the world. Few places capture Norway's wild spirit as perfectly as Trolltunga. It's a place of challenge, wonder, and unforgettable beauty, a natural masterpiece carved by time that continues to inspire all who make the journey. At the heart of Norway lies its vibrant capital, Oslo, a city that perfectly balances urban sophistication with the beauty of nature. Surrounded by forested hills and set along the Sognefjord, this modern yet historic city offers a unique blend of culture, history, and outdoor adventure. One of Oslo's highlights is its striking modern architecture. The Oslo Opera House, with its gleaming white marble roof that extends down to the water, invites visitors to walk on top and enjoy sweeping views of the city and fjord. Nearby, you'll find the Barcode Project, one of Oslo's most striking modern developments. This row of tall, narrow, high-rise buildings is arranged in such a way that when viewed from a distance, they resemble the black and white pattern of a barcode, which is how the project got its name. Each building has its own unique design, with glass facades, bold shapes, and creative use of space, but together they form a unified skyline that symbolizes Oslo's modern transformation. Just a short walk away lies Geirangerfjord, a popular waterfront neighborhood that perfectly showcases Oslo's connection to the fjord. Once an industrial pier, this area has been transformed into a lively hub filled with modern apartments, restaurants, and outdoor spaces. For art lovers, the Munch Museum celebrates the life and works of Edvard Munch, including his world-famous painting, The Scream. Despite being a capital city, Oslo has a close connection to nature. Locals and visitors alike can take a short ferry ride to the islands of the Sognefjord or venture out to nearby towns like Slemmestad, a charming coastal community known for its history and beautiful views of the fjord. Another must-see is Vigeland Park, the world's largest sculpture park created by a single artist. Designed by Gustav Vigeland, it features over 200 striking bronze, granite, and cast-iron sculptures that depict the full range of human emotion and experience. The most famous works include the monolith, a towering column carved from a single block of stone with 121 intertwined figures, and the Angry Boy, a small bronze statue that has become one of Oslo's most beloved icons. Walking through the park is both inspiring and thought-provoking, offering a glimpse into Norway's artistic soul. This city is more than just the country's capital. It's a gateway to everything that makes Norway remarkable, blending modern life with timeless traditions and natural beauty. Tucked deep within the mountains of western Norway lies one of the country's most breathtaking natural wonders, Geirangerfjord. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is often described as the jewel of the Norwegian fjords, with its dramatic cliffs, emerald blue waters, and cascading waterfalls that plunge hundreds of meters into the sea below. The fjord stretches for about 15 kilometers, winding its way through steep mountainsides dotted with tiny farms that cling impossibly to the cliffs. Among the most famous sights are the waterfalls, the Seven Sisters, which flow gracefully side by side and are said to resemble 7 women cascading down the mountainside. Facing them from the opposite cliff is the Suter, a single waterfall that, according to legend, tried to court the sisters. Nearby is the Bridal Veil, which creates a delicate mist as it tumbles into the fjord, resembling a veil blowing in the wind. Each of these waterfalls has its own story, adding a touch of myth and mystery to the landscape. A visit to Geirangerfjord isn't complete without experiencing it from above. Viewpoints like Ørnesvingen, also known as Eagle's Bend, provide a breathtaking perspective over the fjord and the surrounding mountains. And then there is the Dalsnibba Skywalk, perched 1,500 meters above sea level, offer some of the most spectacular panoramas in all of Norway. From here, the fjord's winding waters and towering cliffs appear like a scene from a painting. The village of Geiranger, at the end of the fjord, serves as the gateway to this natural wonder. Despite its small size, it welcomes visitors from around the world, especially during summer when cruise ships glide silently into the fjord. Geirangerfjord is more than just a destination. It's an unforgettable experience where nature's raw power and timeless beauty come together in perfect harmony. It remains one of Norway's most iconic and awe-inspiring places to visit. On the western coast of Norway, in the region of Etne, stands one of the country's most magnificent natural wonders, Langfoss Waterfall. Dropping more than 600 meters directly into the Ålesund, it is among the tallest waterfalls in Norway and has often been named one of the most beautiful in the world. Its sheer size, combined with the way it tumbles down the mountainside, makes it a sight that leaves visitors speechless. Unlike many waterfalls that can only be admired from afar, Langfoss offers several ways to experience its power up close. The European route E134 passes directly beside the cascade, giving drivers one of the most dramatic roadside views anywhere in Norway. From above, the full scale of the waterfall and the landscape becomes clear, revealing why Langfoss is considered such a treasure. Langfoss is unique not just for its beauty, but also because it remains largely untouched. Unlike other major waterfalls in Norway that have been harnessed for hydroelectric power, Langfoss flows freely and naturally, adding to its wild and unspoiled character. It is a perfect example of Norway's raw natural beauty, a place where water, mountains, and fjords meet in spectacular harmony. On Norway's rugged west coast lies Ålesund, a city unlike any other in Scandinavia. Famous for its striking Art Nouveau architecture and stunning seaside setting, Ålesund is often described as one of the most beautiful towns in Norway. Surrounded by fjords and mountains, it offers a perfect combination of culture, history, and natural beauty. The city's unique look has an unusual origin. In 1904, a massive fire destroyed much of Ålesund, leaving thousands of people without homes. When it was rebuilt, young architects trained in Germany and across Europe brought with them the Art Nouveau style, with its elegant curves, colorful facades, and decorative details. Ålesund is also known for its traditions. Every summer, locals gather for Slinningsbollet, an annual midsummer bonfire built on the island of Slinningen. It often reaches record-breaking heights, sometimes over 40 meters tall, and lights up the sky in a spectacular celebration of community and the summer solstice. One of the best ways to appreciate the city is from above. A climb of 418 steps leads you to Mount Axla, the most famous viewpoint. From here, you can see Ålesund's islands stretching out into the sea, its orderly rows of colorful houses, and the majestic Sunnmøre Alps rising in the distance. With its dramatic history, rich traditions, stunning architecture, and breathtaking setting, Ålesund is a true gem of coastal Norway, a place where culture and nature come together in harmony. In the Hardanger region of western Norway lies one of the country's most charming and accessible waterfalls, Steinsdalsfossen. While it may not be the tallest or the most powerful, this 50-meter-high cascade is among the most beloved waterfalls in Norway, attracting visitors for a very special reason: you can actually walk behind it. A well-built pathway leads directly under the falling water, giving you the rare chance to see the cascade from the inside out. From this perspective, the curtain of water crashes down in front of you, while the surrounding landscape opens up in all directions. It's a safe and easy walk, making Steinsdalsfossen a favorite stop for families, photographers, and anyone wanting a closer connection to Norway's natural beauty. Easily reached from the nearby town of Norheimsund, Steinsdalsfossen is one of the highlights of the Geirangerfjord region. Whether you come to marvel at its beauty, take the walk behind the water, or simply enjoy the peaceful surroundings, this waterfall offers an experience that is both unique and unforgettable. High above the Lofoten, wedged between two massive cliffs, rests one of Norway's most daring natural landmarks, Kjeragbolten. This giant boulder is stuck in a mountain crevice, suspended more than 1,000 meters over the fjord below. It's one of the most dramatic photo spots in the world, attracting thrill seekers from across the globe who dream of standing on the rock. The moment of truth comes when you finally reach the boulder. Standing on Kjeragbolten requires courage. Below your feet lies a sheer drop of over a kilometer. Many visitors step carefully onto the rock to take the iconic photo, while others simply admire it from safer ground. Either way, the sight of this perfectly balanced stone is unforgettable. Kjeragbolten is more than just a rock wedged in the mountains. It's a symbol of Norway's wild, adventurous spirit. Far above the Arctic Circle lies Tromsø, often called the gateway to the Arctic. This vibrant city combines stunning natural surroundings with a lively cultural scene, making it one of Norway's most fascinating destinations. Surrounded by fjords, mountains, and islands, Tromsø is the perfect place to experience the extremes of the north. One of Tromsø's biggest draws is the Northern Lights. From late autumn to early spring, the skies above the city often burst into waves of green, pink, and purple, creating one of nature's greatest shows. The city itself is full of attractions. The striking Arctic Cathedral, with its sharp modern design and stunning stained glass windows, has become one of Tromsø's most iconic landmarks. Spanning the Tromsø-Sundet Strait is the elegant Tromsø Bridge, one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. Opened in 1960, it was the first cantilever bridge of its kind in Norway and stretches for more than a kilometer, connecting Tromsø Island with the mainland. The bridge not only made daily life easier for residents, but also became a symbol of modern progress in the far north. At the heart of the waterfront lies the marina, where fishing boats, sailboats, and Arctic expedition vessels gather side by side. It's a lively place to stroll, enjoy the sea air, or simply admire the way Tromsø balances tradition with exploration, as it has for centuries. Tromsø is also known for its cultural life, with cozy cafes, a vibrant nightlife, and annual events such as the Tromsø International Film Festival and the Northern Lights Festival. Blending Arctic wilderness with rich culture, Tromsø is more than just a city. It's the beating heart of Norway's far north. On Norway's northern coast, above the Arctic Circle, lie the Lofoten Islands, a chain of jagged peaks, sheltered bays, and charming fishing villages that look like they were lifted straight from a postcard. Among them, the village of Rain stands out as one of the most beautiful places in the entire archipelago, and perhaps in all of Norway. Rain is famous for its red and white råbuer, the traditional fishermen's cabins that now welcome travelers from around the world. Nestled between towering granite peaks and crystal-clear waters, the village has become an icon of Arctic Norway, often appearing in travel magazines and photographs that capture its surreal beauty. Towering above the village is Reinebringen, one of the most popular hikes in the Lofoten Islands. Though steep, the trail rewards visitors with one of the most breathtaking views in Norway. From the top, you can see Raini's colorful houses scattered along the shoreline, the sparkling waters of the fjord, and the jagged peaks of Lofoten stretching far into the horizon. It is a view that has made Reinebringen a true bucket list destination for hikers and photographers alike. Rain and the Lofoten Islands combine rugged wilderness with small village charm, offering a glimpse of Norway at its most magical. It's a destination where every view feels like a masterpiece, painted by nature. Rising high above the Lysefjord in southwestern Norway is one of the country's most iconic natural landmarks, Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock. This massive cliff towers 604 meters above the fjord and has become one of the most photographed places in Norway, drawing visitors from around the world who come to marvel at its dramatic setting. What makes Preikestolen so remarkable is its flat, square-shaped plateau, almost like a giant pulpit carved by nature itself. Measuring about 25 by 25 meters, the rock provides plenty of space for hikers to step out and take in the jaw-dropping panorama of the fjord below and the mountains stretching into the distance. Standing here is both humbling and exhilarating, as you realize just how small you are against the vast Norwegian landscape. Preikestolen has been featured in countless photographs, films, and documentaries, even making an appearance in the Hollywood blockbuster Mission Impossible Fallout, where Tom Cruise famously performed a daring stunt on the cliff. Despite its fame, the site still retains its wild beauty, especially if you visit early in the morning or late in the evening when the crowds thin and the light paints the fjord in golden hues. More than just a hike, Pulpit Rock is a symbol of Norway's rugged spirit, a place where nature's grandeur takes center stage and leaves every visitor in awe. Often called Norway in miniature, Senja Island captures the very best of the country's natural beauty in one breathtaking location. Located far above the Arctic Circle, Senja is the second-largest island in Norway and is famous for its dramatic landscapes, from towering peaks and deep fjords to white sand beaches and charming fishing villages. On the western coast, steep cliffs rise straight out of the sea, creating some of the most striking coastal scenery in Norway. One of the highlights here is the hike up Husfjellet mountain, often called the Queen of Senja's hikes. From the summit, you can see deep fjords cutting into the island, jagged peaks towering in every direction, and the open sea stretching endlessly to the horizon. Viewpoints such as Bergsbotn, with its platform overlooking the fjord, and Tungeneset, where wooden walkways lead to dramatic views of jagged mountains, showcase Senja's raw and untamed beauty. These spots reveal why the island is often compared to the Lofoten Islands, but with far fewer visitors. The eastern side of the island tells a different story. Here, the landscape softens into rolling hills, forests, and peaceful villages such as Geirangerfjord, where life follows the rhythm of the sea and nature. This contrast between rugged cliffs and gentle lowlands makes Senja a place of endless variety. At the heart of Senja's charm are its small fishing communities, such as Husøy, perched on a tiny island connected by a narrow causeway. Visiting places like this offers an authentic glimpse into traditional coastal life, where fresh seafood and Arctic hospitality await. With its dramatic cliffs, unique hikes, and unforgettable villages, Senja Island is a hidden gem that embodies the very spirit of Norway's wild north. In the heart of central Norway lies Trondheim, a city where history, culture, and modern life blend seamlessly. Founded by the Vikings over 1,000 years ago, Trondheim was once the capital of Norway and remains one of the country's most historically significant cities. Today, it is a vibrant university town with a youthful energy, yet it still carries the weight of its rich past. The city's crown jewel is the magnificent Nidaros Cathedral, the largest medieval building in Scandinavia and a place of pilgrimage for centuries. Built over the burial site of Saint Olaf, the patron saint of Norway, the cathedral is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, adorned with intricate sculptures and colorful stained glass windows. Trondheim is also known for its colorful wooden houses that line the banks of the Nidelva River. These historic warehouses, once used for trade, are now a beloved part of the city's identity and provide some of its most photographed views. With its Viking roots, magnificent cathedral, colorful riverside houses, and dynamic culture, Trondheim is a city that beautifully connects Norway's history with its modern spirit. Stretching deep into the heart of Norway lies the majestic Sognefjord, often called the King of the Fjords. At over 200 kilometers long and reaching depths of more than 1,300 meters, it is not only Norway's largest fjord, but also the longest in all of Europe. The fjord branches into countless arms, each offering its own unique charm. Among the most famous is the Geirangerfjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its narrow passageways and towering cliffs. Another highlight is the Ålesundsfjord, home to the spectacular Stegerstein viewpoint, where a glass platform juts out over the mountainside, offering jaw-dropping views of the fjord below. Scattered along the shores of Sognefjord are picturesque villages and cultural treasures. The village of Flom is a favorite stop. It is known for the Flom Railway, one of the steepest train journeys in the world, winding through tunnels and waterfalls. With its vast size, cultural treasures, and breathtaking scenery, Sognefjord truly deserves its title as the King of the Fjords, a place where nature's grandeur leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. From majestic fjords and towering cliffs to charming coastal towns and vibrant cities, Norway is a land that never fails to inspire awe. Each place we've explored, from the dramatic heights of Trolltunga and Preikestolen to the colorful streets of Bergen, the Arctic beauty of Tromsø, and the hidden gems of Senja, reveals a different side of this remarkable country. What makes Norway so unforgettable is its perfect balance between raw natural power and human history. Here, ancient traditions live on in small fishing villages, while modern cities like Oslo and Trondheim bring energy, culture, and creativity. The landscapes are equally diverse, offering endless adventures. Whether it's hiking through mountain trails, sailing deep into the fjords, chasing the northern lights, or experiencing the golden glow of the midnight sun. But perhaps the greatest gift Norway offers is the sense of wonder it leaves behind. Every mountain, every village, every waterfall and fjord feels like a reminder of how powerful and beautiful our world can be. So whether you dream of thrilling hikes, cultural treasures, or simply breathtaking views, Norway is a destination that truly has it all. One visit is never enough. This is a country you'll carry with you forever.